Hello, I'm Councillor May Haines.
And I'm Councillor Mohan Iyengar.
So today, this afternoon, Mohan, we've been out, we've been door knocking, listening to what people have to say to us, what issues they have, and actually thinking about what I've actually been told. A lot of the issues we've either dealt with or we are dealing with, and we're on the case. So I don't know what's your experience been when you've been outdoor, when you're the patch that you were doing door knocking.
Well, it's a familiar thing always comes up, which is that people are so they think this is lovely. They're so proud to live here, and this is a wonderful ward. Canford, Cllr, Branksome Park, Sandbanks, and reaching west. And people want to see the area protected. We have a beautiful natural environment, and people want to see that safeguarded. They want sort of bad things not to be happening in the ward. They want things to be controlled and protected. And we've had some successes in that, but it remains kind of tough. I think planning applications has been a big one. I think you were going to say something on that.
Yes, yeah? and I think that you and I know, because we spend half our lives in the planning committee meetings, and it's always a challenge because we are under pressure to meet housing targets, but at the same time, any redevelopment has to fit the area, don't you think? And I think that's probably what the residents are most upset about, is that any change or any redevelopment has to be suitable for the area. But I think we will continue to work with them. We will continue to champion their feelings on planning applications, but I think it's one of those that we can win them all, but we have had some successes, I think, with planning applications, and I think what you were mentioning about the lovely environment we're in, and we had at the start, we pledged that we would fight Navitas Bay, and I think that's actually come to a successful conclusion, although I think the opinion's divided on them, because some people are thinking it's green energy and perhaps it should have gone ahead. But I think the majority of the people that we represent didn't want it, and we have delivered on that particular item from our last manifesto.
That's it.
So I think just looking back, I think there's so much more that we have actually achieved, I think, for the area. And I know that you were at one stage, you had quite a bit of involvement in the seafront. So perhaps I don't know. What do you think about what they're doing? What they've done in Flaghead, and what they're going to do in the Shore Road area in terms of the promenade?
Okay, well, there's some things there. On the Flaghead Chine, there's a nice little arrangement there that was done, and these things are always more work than I think some people think, but to make that from what it was, which was nice, perhaps charming, but a little untidy, into something now that's nicely curated, where children can play there, and it's a nice lookout point there. That's a nice piece of work that was done, and I should add also not a penny of cost to the taxpayer, because that was externally funded from the Coastal Communities Fund, so to win that money was a great achievement. And then just further along the coast in general, we had of course the seaweed problem in Whitley Bay. Maybe people might think that went on rather long, but a huge job, and literally tens of tons of seaweed in there to be taken away, and we'll stay on top of that when it comes back, if it comes back. There's also the work at Shore Road about the flooding there. Again, there is a problem there, but finally we managed to get that up the agenda, and that has been partially sorted. And then there's another bit just further up, just around the bend there, which still needs to be done, and we're on the case with that. And of course people are kind of passionate about that as well. And the businesses along the front there, along Whitley Lake, tidying that up, where there was a feeling that they're spreading out really, and how much are they paying, and there's actually a fair but a firmer regime in place for that now. So I'm pleased some of those things have happened.
I think so, and then I think we've also achieved quite a lot, I think, in terms of road issues, traffic issues. We've had, leading up to the last election in 2015, we've finally managed to get Panorama Road resurfaced. That was a hard fight, but we won that one. And then I was really pleased that Lindsay Road has also now been resurfaced, because
and that came earlier.
It did. It came earlier than we expected, but then we had been pushing for that done. And they also put that pedestrian crossing in. That was a bonus, wasn't it?
That was it.
Yeah.
That was good. The one in the village there, we've got that one. And also just the speeding along Leicester Road, Western, continues to be a problem. And there are now the speed monitoring cameras there. But we know there's still a problem there, and we've got to stay on top of that one, I think.
We do. I think really, as ward councillors, I do feel that we've achieved so much, but we will not just rest on our laurels, because we know that there's a lot more work that needs to be done. There's always more planning applications to deal with, and so on and so forth. So I think I'm quite pleased with what we've done this term, but I think we need to just continue, keep up that good work. And when the local elections come up in the 2nd of May, I really do hope that the residents appreciate what we've actually done for them this term, and that they will continue to support us, both of us, as their team.